In this section, I am going to deviate a little bit and introduce you to what is called developer tools. Developer tools is a tool that has been built inside of every browser that we have today. And this is going to be helping you a lot when you are dealing with CSS. Now, there is a way that you can tell what kind of CSS that I have applied on my blog post here to make it the way it does. If you right click on any part of your website, any part of any website, by the way, you are going to see something like inspect. Go down to inspect and click it, and then this one is going to open this section here. Your section may have opened at the bottom or whatever it has opened. Don't worry about that. You can position it by using the dock side elements here. If you come to the three dots here, you can see dock. Here I am using Chrome, by the way, Google Chrome. So you can decide to extract it completely, dock it to the left, dock it to the bottom, and dock it to the right. I have chosen to dock it to the right. You can choose where you can choose where you're comfortable with. Now there is something I want you to note. Here we have what is called console. Now this console, no. Let me just show you what we have here. Let me just actually now go to console. Now look down here. We have a number of tabs here, and the first tab is styles. These styles are the styles that have been applied to my website. How great is that? So I can be able to see the kind of styles that I have applied on this heading by just clicking. You see this on top there we have an arrow. Click on the arrow and then hover on the section you want to check, click on it, and it will give you the CSS. This one has a class of post, another class of entry, another class of that, all these classes, and then this is the CSS. So if for instance I removed, you see text transform capitalize, if I remove that, you can see it is affecting my document. It's removing the N. So what I have done here is that I have told this thing to capitalize every first letter on my heading. If you look here, we have something like font weight, inherit. We have something like so many other things here. And note, by the way, we also have background image of this color. How about when we uncheck it? Well, it looks like nothing happens, but actually something happens here. What if I wanted to change the color of this text to red? Well, I can just come here and do color, and then I do red. Look, my colors have turned red on my blogs. Every header has turned red. Wow, that is awesome. So you can practice with that. How about if I want to change the background color? Background. And you see it also gives you the suggestions here. So background color, I want green. You see, it turns green. But note that this one is not going to persist. And green is actually very deep. Let me just do something like maybe black. I don't know. Yeah, that's not so bad. So the CSS styles we are applying here are purely for practice when you are dealing with a document that you want to format fast. So I have done this. What I'm going to do is that I am going to copy the CSS that I have written here. Maybe I've written a lot of CSS. I can copy it like this, copy, and then I'm going to go back and paste it on my text editor, like for instance Sublime Text, the file we have here, and then I'm going to apply those classes here, and I'm done. I'm going to have finished formatting my document that fast. If I refresh this document now, because this one has not been copied to my document yet, if I refresh this, well, the CSS styles we have applied here are going to be lost because they do not persist. So you can use the developer tools here to quickly format your documents and also to explore and maybe see the kind of CSS styles that have been applied to different documents. How about if I wanted to see the CSS that is forming this box here? Well, just click on the arrow at the top. Remember, hover on the section you are interested in. When it is highlighted properly, click it, and you're going to have the styles that are applied there here. Right? So here are the styles that have been applied there. You can see this one is displaying flex, and this one is what I said you're not going to cover here, but you're going to be seeing it as we move along. So that's all about the developer tools. Make some practice and exercise a lot with this because it is very important that you understand this to help you in quickly formatting your document. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next section.